My beautiful Leo, how are you, Leo? So nice seeing you, Leo. How you been? All right, I'm going to prepare the table for another wonderful reading. I know it's going to be wonderful. It's already trying to come out. The sun. I just was going to say, I changed the readings and the booking system. Number one, the booking system is now a calendar. And it shows only the available spots. Like before, you had to get a hold of me and then I had to give you the dates. It was too much work, too confusing. I had to ask you for your time zone. Now it's all automatic. The calendar will show you the available dates and times, so you're not going to get confused. And it shows the available dates and time in your time zone. So what you see is what you get. So you click on your date and time, and then it's all automatic. You put my phone number, which is right there in your WhatsApp. You say hi, then I say thank you, payment received, appointment received, I see you such and such day, done. My calendar and my phone fills in automatically. As you book it, I get the calendar with your name on it. Very simple, very effective. I love it. And the other thing I was going to say, which is very important, Leo, is that I no longer do 1 hour or half an hour reading, simply because those who booked a half an hour, paying half the price, ended up talking for 1 hour regardless, because half an hour is just not enough. And that wasn't fair to those people who paid for 1 hour, of course, because they got to pay double and you know, they don't get any extra time. So I said, okay, I got to find a solution. The solution was very simple. I lowered by $10 or 10 euros, and I made it 45 minutes for everyone. So it's no more half an hour. There's no more hour. So one booking only, 45 minutes, and it's $90 instead of 99. So everybody gets the same treatment, okay? Let's be honest, a half an hour is not enough and 1 hour might be too long. So 45 minutes does the same thing and you save $10 in the process. So that's be taken care of. The last thing I want to say is, Leo, it's Leo right here, is trying to come out. The last thing I want to say, Leo, is if you are okay the way you are, if you've mastered the law of attraction, if you're having the steering wheel in your hands of your life, you don't need anything. But if you feel like a passenger, if you feel like you're not control of your life, if you feel like regardless how many videos, how many books you read on the law of attraction, you're still missing something, or if you simply want to know the simple questions, such as, who am I? What am I doing here? What is my mission? What is life in the first place? What is God? What is the universe? What the hell is going on here? I'm sitting on this rock flying in space, upside down, all side, every which direction. Nothing ever falls off, not a drop of water is spilled. Nobody's ever upside down. What's going on here? Could this really be real? Well, if these are the questions that keep you awake at night, like who am I? What am I doing here? Where is this need? Why do I feel that I must be with someone, love and relationships and you know, and someone to talk to, someone who share my life with? Where does need come from? Where does it come from? If you wonder about any of these questions, then I would suggest you take the seminar, the 4.5-hour seminar on the law of attraction that Seth and I put together, and I guarantee you that all of those questions and much more will be answered and clarified. You're going to feel the creator of your own life, guaranteed. Thank you. All the information down in the description. Now, Leo, what are you trying to do here, Leo? You're looking around like you want to go places. Oh my God, look at this, look at this. All right, Leo. Wow. Okay. So this alone just tells me what's going on. So Leo, you want to expand, you want to travel, you want to do more in life. Now there is someone from the past that they're probably going to get a hold of you towards July, August. Okay, this is July, August, and that's Leo again. You're sharp as a needle. You know exactly what you want, Leo. Right now, you know exactly what you want, and here's Leo again. And here's you, don't give up. You just don't give up because you know how to get things done. This is the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands is basically almost there. Now, this guy's got one wand, and if you add the 1 to 9, in my world, it adds up to 10, and 10 is, of course, the completion. And here is Leo again, and here is Leo. There is dead and reborn. In other words, this is a total rebirth for Leo. This is the sun coming up behind the hill, you see? So this gives me an idea what's going on, Leo. So it's time of transformation, time of reinvention, time of enough with bullshit. It's time to prosper in every sense of the word, not just economically, but prosper in every and which way. So in the middle, you have a big disappointment. Let's see what's going on with you, Leo. So someone walked away from perhaps what was a marriage or was going to be a marriage, a family environment. So someone walked away from you. Look at this, because the reason why they walked away from you, or they will walk away from you, is because you're in the middle here and they walked away. Do you see that? And look at this. They packed up their belongings and they walked away. And then now they're talking to lawyers and this and that. You see, they're talking and they're talking and talking now. But you know what? What if I told you, let me see. What if I told you that they did you a huge favor, Leo? Would you believe me? So they walked away from you, right? Yeah, and it hurts. Of course it hurts, Leo. But look what they left you with. They left you with a real soulmate. Now, is the soulmate here yet? Not. It's not. Right now, Leo, you feel you have to deal with this. You have to deal with this. Right now, you have to deal with not only they walked away, but they're causing other problems. Lawyers, court cases, all kinds of different things. But you know what, Leo? Oh, look at this. We got, if that wasn't enough, look at this. Oh my God. You know what? They, without realizing it, they actually freed you up. And you see, right here is the card of being tied up, meaning you're not able to really be yourself right now because you're dealing with certain things. Now, let me see something here. I want to see an extra 5 cards to get some more information. So somebody walked away from you, left you with a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, but in reality, you're going to see that they did you a huge favor. 4. So there is news coming in very fast. And there you have it. You are going to receive very quickly excellent news on a white horse, which is purity and it is honesty. And this is going to bring you stability. This is going to expand your horizons. You remember this card here? It's here again, see? This is going to widen your horizons. It's going to complete your mission. You don't give up. And it's going to bring you with your true love right here, the lovers. As you can see, there is an angel above you, which means that this relationship is sent from heaven. This wasn't. This was only an earth relationship. But this is sent from heaven, and this is going to set you free. So right now, at this moment, Leo, you are not able to express yourself. You want to. It's very close. You're 9 of Wands. You're 1 wand away, but you got the wand in your hand. So you're ready to add 1 to 9, and you're going to get 10. As I told you before, you remember? You remember before I told you that 9 of Wands and you have 1 in your hands? Same thing over here. Now, there is someone from your past that is going to return, and you guys are destined. This is not something You even have control over it. See, if you go and tie yourself up with somebody else, the universe finds a way to break it up because you are destined. You made a contract with someone. Do you understand? You made a contract with someone. And you pretty much have no choice, Leo. You have no choice. Okay? Let me pull 3 extra cards to see the final outcome. This is a contractual soulmate. You really have no choice. You made a contract. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's the argument. All right. So, like I said, someone walked away from you. Okay. And then I told you there's lawyers and stuff. And here's the lawyers. Basically taking your money. You see that? And here's everything is going to be fine in the end. The Chariot is a card which tells you things will go the way they're supposed to. Things are going to be balanced, black and white, the Alpha and the Omega. Everything is going to be fine. So this is like sail, wind in your sails. So this is full steam ahead. So once you deal with this crap, with this legal issues and stuff, full steam ahead, Leo. You're going to be super happy. Right now, your hands are tight, literally. But as soon as you deal with this legal stuff that's going on around you, you're going to be taken off like you wouldn't even believe it. Nobody can hold you back. And whoever did this to you, they're going to bite their fingers because they said, oh my God, what did I do? What did I lose? The best ever. I will never find anyone like them. I'm going to be spending the rest of my life trying to find someone where is half of them. And you're going to be able to, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for them, because my dear friends, Leo, you know that there is no greater loss than losing a Leo in your life. One time, this older lady, a friend of mine, told me, Marco, I don't care if I lose anything. She owned a beautiful, very famous pizzeria. She's very wealthy. She's Marco. You're my best friend, she said. An older lady. It had nothing to do with, there was nothing going on. I mean, she was 20 years older than me. She passed away a couple of years ago. She said, Marco, the one thing I never want in my life is to lose you as a friend. She says, I don't care about money, I don't care about nothing, but to lose you as a friend, she says, I can never replace you. So, you know what I mean, Leo. When you give everything, and you are sincere, you're honest. So, this person is going to spend the rest of their life trying to find someone like you. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Even if they find another Leo, ain't going to be the same because they're always going to compare them to you. And it ain't going to be possible. So, signs on the table we have Taurus, Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Gemini, and Leo. Okay? All right, so those are the cards. Now, let's see the love message, Leo, for you guys. So it's all good, my dear Leo. They lost and you won because being free is going to allow your real soulmate to come into your life. And you're destined. There's nothing you can do or anyone can do. So sometimes we feel bad when a relationship ends, but in reality, they're making room for the real deal. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Retreat. So you're going to have a nice talk, Leo, with someone that is very important to you. You need to get away somewhere and have a nice talk, okay? Eye-to-eye conversation, face-to-face conversation. Let's now see your love messages. Love message and oracles, okay, you guys? 2 from the top and 1 from the middle, he said. Okay. But you want the message, right, Seth? Yeah, this one right here. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oracle number 1. Party. So perhaps you're going to meet someone important at a party or something like that. Then there is here an addiction. It's almost as if someone is addicted to you, or you guys are addicted to each other, or perhaps there is an addiction you need to fix, Leo. The timing just wasn't right for us. So this ended because of the timing wasn't right. It's not that you weren't right for each other or something, or perhaps that is the case, but the time just wasn't right. At least that's what they think. That's their interpretation of things. In reality, there is a higher calling here, Leo, but they see it as the timing wasn't right. And perhaps now they're dealing with an addiction. Perhaps now they just party. It's all good. Okay, Leo? Another beautiful reading. In other words, something ends in order to make room for something wonderful. Okay? Thank you, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. See you guys very soon. Ciao.